This is the Big Island, Channel 6, Hawaii at its best.
Keoho's Weekly Highlights is brought to you by the Crown Lands of Keoho, the Keoho Shopping Village, Keoho Kona Realty, and the Keoho Beach Hotel. Be sure to watch for weekly highlights, 6:30 and 7:30 p.m., 7 nights a week, here on Channel 6. Aloha, good evening, everyone. It's nice having you here on Keoho's Weekly Highlights. I'm Lima Medeiros. Coming up in this half hour, we'll meet the new director for the Kona Family YMCA, Mr. Fred Needler. We'll introduce you to Kealoha Kernan and Mr. Guy Lay as they prepare for the upcoming Ironman. And we'll also view the works of watercolorist Kim Starr. Also tonight, we'll bring you 10 more of our Keoho book cover lucky numbers. So stick around for that and much more coming up tonight on Keoho's Weekly Highlights.
When Hawaii's royalty would relax and play, they selected Keoho as the preferred place to live and remain. This unique area, the birthplace of King Kamehameha III, is blessed with year-round perfect weather, calm tropical waters, and bountiful ocean harvests, and therefore was honored as the crowned lands of Keoho. Now everyone can inherit this regal lineage of Keoho with its hotels and condominium choices, championship golf course, world-class tennis, and modern shopping complex. Explore the crowned lands of Keoho and discover how ultimate life can be.
Get away for the day at beautiful Keoho Shopping Village with over 40 stores to choose from, like these.
Lady L. Contemporary fashions with a sophisticated touch. Mr. L. Resort wear clothing for the island-style man. Keoho Shopping Village, so much to see and do.
At the Keoho Beach Hotel, our Sunday brunch is when we like to spoil the whole family, so Mom can enjoy the party. Everybody's favorite foods are beautifully prepared, and you can have all you want. Kaipo and Kalihua will entertain you with Kona's favorite songs. Come join us for a sumptuous Sunday brunch on the Ocean Terrace. E komo mai. We welcome you to the Keoho Beach Hotel, the true spirit of aloha.
Hi, and welcome back to our show. Later in tonight's program, I'll be reading off 10 more of our Keoho book cover lucky numbers. If you haven't already participated, just stop in any one of the stores of the Keoho Shopping Village, pick up a book cover. On it could be your lucky winning number. We only have 2 more weeks to play the game, so hurry, stop in, pick up your book cover. You could be a winner. Before we get to those lucky numbers, however, first up tonight, let's tennis-size. This story's for those of you who love tennis but are looking for a new challenge. In this game, the basic concept remains the same with a few hard-hitting, fast-paced surprises. Now playing at the Keoho Beach Hotel is a program for those of you looking to perfect your game and to get that anaerobic workout you've always wanted. This is Tennis-size, or Tennis Aerobics Hawaiian style. But there's no relaxing here. This is 1 full hour of heart-pounding sweat.
Well, Tennis-size is a combination of tennis drills and try to put aerobics into it. Now, what they're discovering now, our program fits very well into what the scheme of the UST is trying to do with the sports science program, the biomechanics program, and so on and so forth that's coming out now. It's an hour program. We do warm-up stretches, warm-up drills first, and then we have a steady build. We peak, and then it drops, and at the end we have a fun game. So in an hour's time, roughly 8 to 10 people in the class, they hit about 200 balls. It's a quick moving thing, and when you see this, I mean, people have a lot of fun with it, and that's what's been missing in your normal everyday drilling.
The program has caught on so well that Dino and Donna were both asked to give a demonstration at Hilton Head, South Carolina for the annual National Convention of the United States Professional Tennis Association. They are the only Hawaii team to ever present such a concept, and it's to show other pros how Tennisize works so they may take it to their facilities.
It's every pro's dream to try to see if they can give something back to to the community or even to among your colleagues to exchange things. So it's going to be exciting for us. The great thing about it, you don't have to be one level to play in it. I can have a beginner, total beginner. I can have somebody who just played a little bit. I can have somebody like my wife or my kids in it, and they'll still work out and have a great workout.
Dino and Donna will leave September 13th for 1 week, and we wish them much success. Oh, and by the way, don't put your rackets away just yet. Tennisize at the Keauhou Beach Hotel will resume when they get back.
Volley.
Next, we again visit with our friends at the Kona Family YMCA. This time it's to meet the newest addition to their family. Fred Needler was recently appointed their new executive director. Fred is originally from Pennsylvania, then moved to Camden, Maine, where he worked at the local YMCA for 7.5 years. Upon the advice of a friend, he applied for this position and soon found himself moving to Kona on July 1st. Fred is excited to be here and has some great plans for the Y.
I think we would like to serve the community with more diversity, to get our senior citizens involved, to add some facilities, and we're looking at that. We have aerobics starting next week. We have a senior citizen stretch class starting. We're looking at a discovery program for teenage youth, sophomores and juniors in high school, which involves training, certification, some volunteer work here at the Y, and then a quasi-Peace Corps experience where we'll go to another country at the end of the year and share our talents with another third world country.
Fred has dedicated many years towards community service organizations for no other reason than enjoying working with people.
It's very satisfying to me. I'm sure we all have our niche and we all have our expertise, and I find that it's a very satisfying occupation for me. I can really throw myself into it and see the results and see the youngsters grow up like the ones behind us today doing their gymnastics. So I think that's what it's all about. It's certainly a love for that type of work, for this type of work.
To Fred, we say welcome to Kona and good luck in your newfound home.
Get away for the day at beautiful Keauhou Shopping Village with over 40 stores to choose from, like these.
Small World Children's Wear for Kona's most complete clothing and accessory fashions. Ali'i Veterinary Clinic, exclusive small animal practice for all your pet's needs. Keauhou Shopping Village, so much to see and do.
In a very magical corner of the world, there is a place that still cherishes the good life. A place where people smile and live in an environment of tropically landscaped harmony and panoramic views. This is Keauhou. Keauhou Kona Realty represents properties in Keauhou's newest project, Kaulana, and at Keauhou Estates and the Villas. We also offer resale listings at Ultimate Resort Condominiums. You set the goal of the good life. You've achieved the goal of the good life. Now enjoy and live the good life of Keauhou.
If you like the looks of those looks you've been getting, remember, nothing looks better on you than Viva 2% milk. It's the perfect complement to a perfect you.
Viva, great looks.
If you love milk, but milk doesn't love you, then discover Viva Acidophilus, the milk that's friendly to your system. It puts all the goodness of milk back within reach.
Viva Good Health.
The Queen Liliuokalani Long Distance Canoe Race, one of the most prestigious events in West Hawaii, featuring the best the sport has to offer. And we invite you to witness all the action. Join us Monday and Tuesday, September 9th and 10th, as Channel 6 brings you exclusive coverage of this World Championship event. From the 18-mile men's and women's race to the double hull race and all the fun in between, it's an event that's become a tradition for Kona. The 20th annual Queen Liliuokalani Long Distance Canoe Racing Championships, only on Channel 6. In the artist community of Holualoa, there's a gallery that glitters with the works of a very gifted Kim Starr. She's someone who feels that there's been no other choice but to pursue her dreams and has been fortunate enough to fulfill them. She attributes success to her early environment.
It was just around me. You know, I was obviously influenced by it, whether I knew it or not. You know, we grew up with coloring books and we did a lot of creative things all my life, you know, for entertainment. My dad was very creative in all kinds of ways and not necessarily just art. My parents, they encouraged the art, definitely more than anything that they encouraged me for. And I was definite I would go to college. I had no doubt that I would go on with that. It just seemed a real natural course.
Kim is originally from the state of Washington, and before coming to Hawaii in 1981, she attended a college in Spokane where she earned a 3-year degree in illustration advertising. But that wasn't the direction she wanted to take.
I didn't like the lifestyle of the illustrator, first of all, although I was willing to do it. But I think actually what gave me the most direction towards this, and I always wanted to do something important in art and be known, really was when I met Pat. I mean, he gave me the freedom to just do the artwork and to do what I wanted to do to my best, you know, do my best work, and I think that comes from doing what you want to do. So being that he's the manager and he takes care of all of that, that gives me all that freedom, and it works really well that way.
Kim first met her husband and manager, Pat, while working in a bakery in Washington.
She came in one day into the bakery, and I had asked her to bring some work in, and she came in with some pencil drawings and I think some colored pencil drawings, and I knew immediately what I was looking at, you know, how good she was. Because if you've ever taken any life drawing classes, you know where a person is coming from when they can draw the figure, and she could really draw. So that's where it began.
From that point on, hard work and destiny led the way. Kim likes to work with different formats, from the simplicity of graphite drawings to the wall-sized oils on canvas.
Okay, well, with a canvas, I stretch my own canvases. I give them 2 coats of gesso, and then I'll start on one area, a certain section amount that I know I can do in one day, and finish it that day until I'm satisfied, and then move on. Like a big oil painting like this one, you know, which took almost a month. You know, I'll just work on a section at a time. So like I took photographs of it in progress so that we can show people, you know, how it goes.
She also likes to paint a broad range of subjects.
I like things that sparkle. They definitely catch my eye. Also glass and still lifes, clear glass, things that have a spark, something special. Out of the ordinary lighting is very appealing, you know, that you want to capture. I mean, like those brief 15 minutes when the sun goes down. I like doing my cats, you know, because I like them, and things that make me feel good. I like doing things that are a pleasure to look at, and I think that's the main thing. So the subjects can be really varied, and I'm always changing the subjects.
It's obvious that her surrounding environment plays an inspiring role. Since coming to Hawaii, her paintings have taken on a sunny look. Today there are Kim Star Galleries in Holualoa in Washington, where she now makes her home. Her artwork is rapidly gaining international recognition, which makes her very excited about the future.
I'm sought out after more, I'm commissioned, more people trust it more, as a stable business and everything, that we're not just here one day and gone the next. I mean, the business end of it has progressed so much, and yet we're still going for more. I mean, that's our move. We really just want to keep going up. And we have a lot of plans, and that's what we like to spend our time doing the most, is thinking about what we're going to do next.
Whatever comes next, Kim Star's impressions will be appreciated by many. Like a glittering prize, this rising star is a gift to the world of art.
Hello, my name is Jean Murphy. I'm president and principal broker of Keauhou Kona Realty, Inc. I've had the privilege of actively participating in the planning, the marketing, and sales of many fine quality developments here in Keauhou Kona. Situated in prestigious Keauhou estates and built across 2 lots, Haliloa is everything imaginable in a dream home. This 5-bedroom, marble-floored home captures expansive ocean and golf course views. Its creative swimming pool, flowing through the entire home, is complemented by waterfalls amidst lushly tropical landscaping. Enjoy the tennis court, cabana, jacuzzi, bar, and barbecue area, which make Haliloa ideal for fine quality living. Please call me to learn more about the pleasures of living in Keauhou.
Get away for the day at beautiful Keauhou Shopping Village with over 40 stores to choose from, like these. Tropical Storm swimwear and activewear for the largest year-round swimsuit selection in Hawaii. Originals by Oscar, where quality is affordable.
Keauhou Shopping Village, so much to see and do.
We are back. Time now for tonight's lucky numbers. Again, if you want to participate, just stop into any store at the Keauhou Shopping Village. Pick up a book cover, absolutely free of charge. They come in 4 different colors. On it could be your lucky number. So here we go with this week's winning numbers. 6183, you just won yourself a beach cap from Circus Shapas. 5884, a student beach towel from Accent on Bed & Bath. 6472, a $10 gift certificate from Small World. 5999, a beautiful Barbie doll worth $40 from Possible Dreams. 5222, free processing of double prints from Moto Photo. 6373, a KT's t-shirt. 6012, a rad color sun visor from Tropical Storm. 6545, a $25 gift certificate good at Garrison's Footwear. 5666, a $25 gift certificate from the management of the Keauhou Shopping Village. And finally, 6119, a $25 gift certificate at Drysdale's 2 Restaurant. We got another 2 weeks to play the contest, so by all means, stop into the Keauhou Shopping Village, pick up a book cover. On it could be your lucky winning number. Good luck to you. Well, right now, let's get back to tonight's show. The Ironman Triathlon is coming up in about 6 weeks from now, set for October 19th, right here in Kailua. Between now and then, we're going to be profiling some of our local athletes who are participating in that event. So tonight, let's take a look at 2 of our returning triathletes. If you're a triathlete, then the Ironman is probably the main event that you aim for. Held every year in Kona, it attracts athletes from all over the world, including our own backyard. This year, the Big Island is proud to have 28 entered in the upcoming Ironman, and Channel 6 will feature 2 per week. Meet Kealoha Kernan and Guy Lay, both from Kona. When she's not training, you can find Miss Kernan teaching at Kealakahi School. And if Guy's not building his body, he's building a house. Together they train and have excelled in the sport, which has earned them an entrance in the 91 Ironman. This will be their second appearance. Last year, Kealoha did it in a time of 12 hours and 42 minutes, while Guy finished in 12:34.
My background is in running, and I had always been a runner just for fitness and, health reasons. And then I met Guy, and he kind of picked up the sport.
We've been helping with the Ironman for the last 5 years, and at aid stations and catching people at the finish line. It's like you just have to be there, It's such a high, just watching them come in.
I made my commitment many years ago, I think, to the triathlon in terms of helping as a aid station volunteer, but I knew in the back of my mind that some year I'd mature emotionally and mentally and I'd be able to participate, and last year I had the opportunity through Kealoha Triathlon.
Because they've been training together for so long, does that mean that they'll be competing against each other come Triathlon Day?
To truly become number one is to constantly strive to surpass yourself and not the competition. And I really live by that philosophy, whatever I do, whether it's training or in school when I'm teaching or something. Just to, reach your own potential and don't compete against your neighbor or just be a big support. So.
It's not fun when you compete against somebody that you know.
Yeah.
You take away all that feeling. It can be like an animosity towards them, and it shouldn't be.
They both feel that being from Kona gives the local athlete a definite advantage.
I just keep thinking I'm so glad that we're from here, and the heat, which I don't mind. I love the heat. Hasn't really been, obstacle for me.
Your body gets acclimated to it,
Yeah.
You kind of get used to the heat. Like the people that come from, I would imagine, cold areas, they come over here and they, get very dehydrated.
The people who are just coming over for the first or second or first time especially, they have no idea what's in store out there. And it's a real mental thing to go beyond, that and kind of, you're out there when you look at Ka'ahumanu, it's a long way.
Of the 3 portions in the triathlon, this Iron Woman feels that she is strongest in the run.
I'm most confident and strongest in the run. And that's really an advantage for me since it's the last event. Knowing that my legs will do it and I'm in control. When you're on the bike, it's you and a machine against the elements, but when you're running, it's just you. And I really know my capacity and my potential as a distance runner, I should say. I'm not real fast, but I do pretty okay.
My strong point is the biking. That's where I feel good and comfortable at. And then when I get into the run, it's, I just run at a different speed. I want to last.
And finally, the question we all ask, what drives these triathletes? Why spend all this energy and time training?
You're in a euphoric state when you come across the finish line. Like your body's going through it and your mind's just looking at yourself running through this area. It's really terrific. People cheering you on, it's...
Absolutely, really good. It's a really good feeling. Mm-hmm. It's kind of, for me, it's a balance between the mind, the body, and the spirit, and almost to the extreme when you talk about the body, because it is a lot of physical and a lot of mental. But I do it for satisfaction and just the thrill of it, just to get in such great shape once a year and then be out of shape the rest.
We wish Kealoha Kernan and Guy Lay the best of luck during the 91 Ironman Triathlon. We'll see you at the finish line.
Get away for the day at beautiful Kealoha Shopping Village with over 40 stores to choose from, like these.
Garrison's Footwear for a large selection of quality shoes. Inspiration, a full-service salon and boutique. Visit our tanning room today.
Kealoha Shopping Village, so much to see and do.
We all work hard in life, so you've earned and deserve the Big Island's most luxurious resort and residential area. This is Kealoha, a glamorous world within itself, With hotels, condominiums, 8 restaurants, 30 tennis courts, a championship golf course, plus a shopping village with over 40 merchants, life is at its finest. The excitement doesn't stop here. Keauhou also offers the ultimate scuba diving, snorkeling, deep-sea fishing, and breathtaking sunset cruises. Keauhou, a world within itself waiting for you.
Aloha mai. We welcome you to our Keauhou Beach Hotel. Anytime is happy time. For our kama'ainas and visitors, the food is always ono at our Kuakini Terrace. Succulent seafood every weekend. Our sumptuous Sunday brunch, all you can eat. Chinese favorites in the middle of the week. So ono for the celebrations of your life. E como mai to the Keauhou Beach Hotel. The true spirit of aloha exists.
Quick check on some of West Hawaii's upcoming events. The Keauhou Beach Tennis Ranch is holding a mixed doubles shootout Saturday, September 7th at 8:30 a.m. This is a fundraiser for the Keauhou Volcanoes to send them to Dallas. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints up in Waimea is holding an emergency preparedness fair September 7th at 10 a.m. The Konokohala Chamber of Commerce and First Hawaiian Bank will present the Big Island's 1991 Economic Recap and Forecast Luncheon Wednesday, September 11th at the Hotel King Kamehameha. The Konawaina High School PTSA will have their first meeting of the year September 11th, 7 p.m. in the school's cafeteria. Regularly scheduled meetings will be held every second Wednesday of the month at 7 p.m. The Kona Christian Women's Club will be holding a luncheon Friday, September 13th at 11 a.m. at the Hotel King Kamehameha's ballroom. Fashion show provided by Golden Orchid Originals. And the Ritz-Carlton Maunalani will be holding a benefit for the West Hawaii Arts Guild 6 p.m. on Saturday, September 14th with a culinary extravaganza to follow. Remember, if you want to post your event on Keauhou's community billboard, send in all the details 3 weeks in advance to Box 715, Kealakekua. That will wrap it up for tonight's show. Here's another look at this week's 10 lucky winning numbers. If you have a winning book cover, bring it by Outdoor Fun to redeem your prize. Again, next week is the final week for the contest, so stop into the Keauhou Shopping Village, pick up your book cover. You could be a winner. Good luck to you. I'd like to also remind you that if you want more information regarding tennis size down at the Keauhou Beach Hotel, to give Donna or Dino a call. They'll be glad to give you all the details. And don't forget, coming up this Monday and Tuesday night here on Channel 6, we bring you our coverage of the 20th annual Queen Liliuokalani World Championship Long Distance Canoe Race. It's a half-hour special that I think you'll enjoy. Tonight we're going to leave you with the music of Navai Ho'olu o Ke Anui Nui, recently in concert at the Keauhou Shopping Village during this past Labor Day weekend. I'm Lyman Medeiros, and we'll catch you next Wednesday with another round of Keauhou's Weekly Highlights. Thanks for tuning in, and good night. Keauhou's Weekly Highlights was brought to you by the Crown Lands of Keauhou, the Keauhou Shopping Village, Keauhou Kona Realty, and the Keauhou Beach Hotel.